What's going on, people? So, where do I begin? Okay, so earlier I posted a video about a camper that I was looking at. Now, the reason that I was looking at this camper is because it was fairly affordable. It still is fairly affordable. Should be fairly affordable considering the shape that it's in. Now, here's the catch. Yes, it needs work. There's no question about it. It needs work. And no, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. But the thing about van life, sometimes living this life isn't always pretty. And although you might be doing good, that doesn't always mean that things are good. Which is kind of the same thing with that camper. It runs okay when it's running. But that's just the thing, when it's running. It runs okay when it's running. So it's kind of like the same thing with this lifestyle. Once you get moving in this lifestyle, you're going to be okay once you get moving. It's just the initial getting out there and getting it going. Nobody just jumps into this lifestyle unless you got a ton of money to just jump into this lifestyle. But nobody just jumps into this lifestyle and just knows what they're doing from the jump. It just doesn't work like that. You got to learn along the way. And that camper, even though it's raggedy, I won't call it raggedy. It's just well used. It doesn't have any weight reduction. It's just well used. But no, seriously, it's just well used. Over time, things get used. If it was mine and I were to buy it, say it had 60,000 miles on it, I'd knock 120,000 miles easy. No problem. I put over 1,000 miles a week on this truck. So when this truck breaks down, and it does, make no mistake about it, it runs good when y'all see it. But trust me, I'm cussing and fussing and everything in between when this thing stops running, and it does sometimes. Thus is why I did the tune-up and changed the crank sensor. Some of y'all don't know that, but y'all know now. Yeah, I had to do quite a bit of work to this thing to make it run the way it's running. And it still ain't right. But it made it to Philadelphia today, so okay. Anyway, with that being said, I want to address some of the comments. Matter of fact, one particular comment that I keep getting. Why don't I just do a truck cap? Well, one reason. Have you ever tried to have sex in a truck cap camper thing on the back of a truck? No. It doesn't work. You'll be laying there trying to watch the eclipse in the desert, and you will miss the eclipse because you'll be stuck, sandwiched between the top of the camper and the person underneath of you. Yeah. I know a lot of y'all are saying, Brother Tom, because I'm putting TMI out there, but trust me, truck caps are no good. And then when you're 6'1" and you're trying to get in and out of the thing, your back, no, you're not understanding. It's not just the bending over. No, it's the getting in and out, because it has this little door in the back that does this glass window thing. Yeah, you're going to hit that with your back and you're going to scrape skin off. I have the marks to prove it. And it's not coming back. No, it's gone. And then you got to deal with the cold because they have really bad drafts. Now I ain't saying that can't be fixed, because that can be fixed, but uh, I'm not in the mood to try to find all. Now, I'm not saying that I couldn't, because I could, but it'd be awfully difficult to find all the drafts. Now, I've done this before. I had a Ford Ranger about a year ago, year and a month ago, that I drove to the RTR. I was sleeping in the truck cab, and it was okay when it was just me. And then I met my ex, and don't have, trust me, sex in a truck cab will send you to the ER. Best way to put it. And you'll miss the eclipse. Don't ask me how I know, just know that I know. And I won't go into detail no more on that one. No more truck caps. So before that, I had a truck cap too. I had a 1971 F100, I think it was a 100. Pretty sure it was a 100. It had a truck cap on it. This was some years ago. And I mean, now given this truck cap was an old fashioned one, so it was a little bit more roomier, but it fell off. I was going to get on the highway, and it just decided it didn't want to be on there no more. It just fell off and disintegrated. So I never went back to pick it up. No, I just kept on going because at this point it was a mess, and I didn't want to be. No, they were going to find me, I'm sure. So no, I just kept on rolling. I won't say where it happened, but some people know about that too. So no more truck caps. I'm not doing any truck caps. It's also got to be less than $1,000. Whatever I get has to be less than $1,000, because that's what I'm working with. Or unless somebody wants to trade my truck, but otherwise it's got to be less than $1,000. And yeah, no more truck caps. Can't do them. I was thinking about getting a van, but at this point, I really, really, really want to be able to cook and stand up and shower. Not saying, well, I mean, now, okay, so if I was to get a truck camper for this, it's likely it's not going to have a shower, but I'll be able to stand up and cook. And when I say stand up and cook, I mean cooking while standing up, not stand up and cook. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm looking to do, is put a truck camper on the back of this truck. But I'm having an awfully hard time doing that because every time I go to buy one, it's sold before I get the chance to pick it up. So with that being said, I'm just going to try to do whatever I can do, whatever that might be, which is kind of scary. But we're going to see what happens. Anyway, don't have a lot of time left on this phone for this video, so I got to go, and I will talk to y'all later. If you like the videos, like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos, like and subscribe. Hit that bell like my son said. And yeah, if you want to get in contact with me down here somewhere, if you want to help me out down here somewhere, if you want to hear more goofy stories, stay tuned, because I'm sure I'm going to say something that triggers something that makes you think something about something or something. And yeah, talk to y'all later. If you haven't told somebody you love them, tell them you love them, because their truck camper might fall off their truck and they might be in the cold like I was for 2 days because of that happening, which I should do a whole story. I should do a whole video on that. I just might do that. Just might. I'll talk to y'all later.